Without any further ado, I want to bring up our first speaker. He's here to prove that theater is not dead. That's theater R-E, not E-R, because that probably is dead. But without any further notice, let's bring up Joel Egger.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Joel Egger, and this is a photo of me trying to condense my entire life's passion in the theater down to 5 minutes. You can sense the urgency and frustration, but we'll try, okay? We'll try. I believe that theater can and will change the world. Tonight I'm going to talk about what theater does, what it is, and what it gives us as a human race. It's one of the most important passions of my life. In fact, I consider it a spiritual one. This is my theater troupe from when I was in high school. I'm the kid with the butt cut over there on the right, or my right, stage right. And it literally saved my high school diploma. And I owe a debt of gratitude to those folks because I went to the university and then I went on to California Institute of the Arts where I got my MFA in acting in 2009 with all of these goofy people. But what I found there was healing, community, faith in each other, trust, all of those things. I think inherently in the theater is community, right? Here we are together as a community to see live people up on stage talk about passions and tell a story. My friend Eric N. said that the theater of the future is the theater of hospitality. That's a message we all need right now. Theater creates space. It gives space for complexity, for human emotion, for flesh and blood. And at that DNA in that blood is trust. That we can all come together to tell a story, to make a play from different backgrounds, as different artists to tell one story together. And I believe that that story that we tell as theater artists is holy. Theater started as a religious experience, and I believe we tap into that when we come together as human beings and tell stories and share stories together. My friend Armando McLean said that theater is not storytelling, it's story sharing. It's important to give shape to our lives, and we do that the best, I believe, in the theater arts. I've boiled down all the elements of theater into three: the performer, an intention, and the witness. Without a witness, without an intention, and without a subject, theater doesn't exist. It's that simple. I believe that what theater does, one of the best things that it does, is that it is a mirror to our own humanity. It shows us our perfections, our imperfections, our scars, and our beauty better than anything else that exists, which is why I will follow it until my dying day and celebrate it as much as I can. I believe that theater also gives us a way of seeing. It shows us how to see the world, where to look, and where to look for the nuance and the obvious. I believe that theater handles that complexity unlike anything else. And one of the most amazing things that it can handle is our own mistakes. If we go to the cinema, we know that that piece of celluloid, that digital film, is going to be the same as many times as it's shown. But when we come to the theater, just like you are wondering right now, is it going to get screwed up? Right? There's an immediacy that is the lifeblood of theater, and I believe that theater can be the lifeblood of our culture. That we come to breathe the same air as the performers, but also the same air of the people sitting right next to you. Don't you think we need that right now? To sit next to each other in a room and experience something together? I think that could change the world. I believe that theater is the lifeblood of our culture. Our president said that it's necessary. Absolutely necessary. If you turn on the news right now, I can guarantee you can find evidence that theater is essential, but destructive too. And that's why I love it, right? It's important. So I encourage you all with those three elements that I've given you to make theater, to share stories, to celebrate theater. Did you know that in this city, there are over 30 theater companies making new work every year? Celebrate it. Go to it. Make it. Put on a synchronized swimming performance in your pool. Tell Robin Hood in your living room. Or write something down. But most importantly, cast yourself in the most important play you will ever be in, your life. Thank you.
Great job, Joel. I've been told to lather more. So if we can give him one more round of ovation, that'd be perfect. Let's do it. All right. That was great, Joel. Thanks. I almost went into the theater when I was in high school. There were a lot of girls and stuff, but I chose ventriloquism instead, and even the jugglers wouldn't talk to you. It's pretty sad. But